turned on. It worked. What do you think? Okay. Talk among yourselves. Let's check that again. That's turned on. Check, check, check. Excellent. You happy? Do you want to check the other one? Well, your mother's going to be using that, so maybe she should check it. Check. Yep. Good. Fantastic. You got to rush off to another meeting?
I do.
Okay. Fantastic. Is that good sound?
Yeah.
Good. No, I'm not really asking you guys what English. There you go, Catherine. Guys, thanks for coming to the seminar. We're just checking to see who said they were coming via our van here but haven't arrived. And we don't know where they are. And that's a good idea. Some little alarm system that circumvents the aeroplane mode or is silent but still gets through. So be at the seminar. Yeah, that's good with the screens, but if they've gone home, the screens aren't going to help them. That's when we need to send a hitman around. By the way, guys, talking about, you gave the offering talk, yeah? And you talked about worries, he talked about worries, and what we think about and all that. On Wednesday at precisely 4:18, we lost internet, still haven't got it. So it's been quite a bother. At Wednesday at 4:18 precisely, I got frauded with my credit card. Someone booked 3 nights in a hotel in Romania.
Next week.
It's not you because they've got them and they're locked away. I have a credit card at the moment, but I will have one by Wednesday next week. Oh, cool. Tell you what I do, I'll have a couple card. Yeah, you do. Would everyone say goodbye to the Romanian?
I'll send you a postcard.
Yes. Here we go. Thanks for coming, guys. It's always good to have you at these meetings, and it's good to keep us all on the same page and to know that we're all going the same way, and that we're looking for the people, after the people, and you are the care infrastructure for the church, and we can look out for one another and pray for one another. So a couple of things on our. Everyone got one of these, Catherine? Yeah, you did. Yeah, sure. That's good. Man, it's good to have Brother John yell out to me in the car park yesterday morning. I felt so good about that. I went from there to Masters and someone yelled out, "Hello, Pastor," to me in Masters. And I see you in church Sunday. Isn't that cool? It really is. I think wherever I go, it's good. It's my town. People yelling out, "Come to your church." It's good. That's really good. Any news, John? I said. And he could maybe Friday turns up to me. He said, "News will become Monday." Guys, watch this space. Elvanta, that's what it says on your list here. Number 1, please confirm or decline your rostered duty each week. Some of you never do that, and you're quite painful. Really, you've got the system, it's quite easy to do. You be painful, no, to get on there and say, "I'm coming," or "I'm not." But then again, some people said they were coming to this meeting and they're not here, so if you say you're coming, you come. Is that okay? Yeah? Elvanta is such a good program, and preaching at the Rocks Church last night, they gave me my run sheet, which is not called a run sheet, it's called a service plan here. And I said, "This is Elvanta." And they said, "How did you know?" I said, "Good, it's just like ours." Number 2, please keep your reporting current. And this is cool. I get home on Tuesday night before 9:30, and I do mine as soon as I get home. And here's my plan, to look at Helen's to see if she's done hers, and by the time I've done mine, Helen's done hers. And some of you put it off till tomorrow, and then you forget to do it, and then you get 3 weeks behind. Although I think that the people that are way behind aren't here. They're the ones that didn't turn up to know that you were going to. So just keep it current, it's that easy, and it gives me a little graph, and I can see all what's happening there with the attendances. You put notes in, and some of you use notes. Have I got a note about notes? Yeah, look, do notes. Thank you for your lovely note. You put a note alongside people, and you can make it private. They're all pretty private anyway. Not everyone's going to see this. Me, I'm going to see it. And little notes about people on the side, right? Look to have a 2OC who can report, either in your absence or on your behalf as a regular thing. In order, if you've got a 2IC or think you have, in order for them to have the authority to report, you'll need to let me know so that I can authorise them to do that. I did authorise your 2ICs, and I don't know if you know how to do it. My 2IC knows how to do reports now. Yeah. Number 4, please let me know any new people you have in notes on your report. I need to put new people in your group, so you need to let me know, right? People that have left our church, they're not on our church database, so even if you've got them still coming to your group, that's a bit sort of dodgy for other stuff anyway, but they won't appear in your list ever, because if they've left our church database, they can't put them in. It's that simple. So please let me know any new people you have in notes on your report, along with contact details and all of that, and I'll get them in there. Also let me know, and I think I just looked at some reports last night when I got home, and some of you have people I don't think are attending our church or your group anymore, right? If you know that they're not, let me know, and I'll take them on, because I just bother you every week to put nothing again because they're never coming. So let me know, they'll be gone. That's what I like about our band. Just get people going like that. And bring other people in. Number 5, in reporting, it's helpful in the notes section to the right of the person's name to let me know if you think they are regular Sunday church attenders. They might always come to your group but never come here, and you will know more about that perhaps than I will. So let me know. That would be helpful for me. Number 6, which is kind of allied to this meeting, but it's ministry application, SAFE seminar, which is this Thursday evening at 7. What is the time, right? Yeah. And WWC is nothing to do with WC, it's to do with working with Children's Check, and we've just got to be on this, and we've probably historically been way too loosey-goosey on this, and seriously, our insurance, we get a discount our insurance because they believe we've all done this right, so we need to do it. You got anything to hand out, or you want to say any more about that, Catherine?
I believe everybody's got the forms already, just waiting for them to come back. And those that need to apply for the Working with Children check, to get on with it. Otherwise you're putting us all at risk.
You really need to. It's a matter of integrity. It is a matter of integrity for us. So.
It would not look good.
By the way, if you keep on getting emails generated by your band, by the way, about the SAFE training, and you think, why does he keep on sending? Well, if you've been, just tell us I've been, I'm not coming, whatever, and we're okay about that. Just let's all work together on this. And
on the application form, there's a declaration of there's many things that you need to agree to. If you can't agree to something at this time, like the Working with Children's check or the SAFE training, just do as soon as possible. We just need your agreements to the policies and everything. We need to know who's on the right page with us, rather than not.
Oh, yeah, policies, really, that's who we are, we believe. You've got all those statement of faith things. And seriously, if someone's aware, I don't believe any of that stuff, well, then you shouldn't be part of our outfit, because you're going to go somewhere where we're not going. Yep. Cool, Catherine, any more on that? No? Okay. I'm part of the Hillsong Leadership Network, and I attended a seminar a couple of weeks ago, and I've just got 5 notes here from that seminar that I thought might be helpful just to spend them on you here. Number 1, they asked what service or services does the Connect group leader attend, which made me think, because I said to them at the seminar, do they each one always attend the same service? And they said, no, but they will attend one more predominantly than another of the morning service. So that's a question for you. I know you attend them all. You probably attend the 10:30, right, because you're over in volunteer. How about the rest of you? Do you have a predominant one you attend? Yes? Yeah? Yeah, now you do, 10:30. You were both before, right? What about the rest of you?
8:30.
You're 8:30 people?
I'm 6 o'clock man, at least.
Oh, you're a 6 o'clock man, I know that. Well, that's interesting. I may explore this. What Alan does, it all depends, right? He normally records the 8:30 And I told Pastor Mark Wilson, I said, I'm glad he did the 10:30 today because I didn't tell that story about the chaplain in the second one, because maybe I shouldn't have told that because it's a court deal. I go, yeah, that's right. So there's always those kind of things. Freak the life out of Lisa, who's sitting over there, just become a chaplain. And anyway, I'll explore that more with you. Number 2, this is what they said. Someone asked a question in this seminar. They said, how many people do you need to start a new Connect group? And the answer is 2. I'm start groups all over the place from now on. Just 2. I know some of you feel, I've got to have a whole congregation, you know, you want 20, 30 people. Well, no, you don't need that many. No, they said very categorically, and you think, well, Hillsong have done the research on this because they can. And new groups should be no bigger than 5 or 6 when they commence. This allows conversation to flow and room to grow. Yeah, good, isn't it? Number 4, and we've said this forever, all groups need to divide and multiply and reaching 10 to 12 people. And when they don't, they stagnate. They just do, and they won't grow from there. And you get all too comfy with each other. And need to split them down the middle and start again, you know. I know that's hard, you know, except for the growing kids guys like me in the course, and you've got to do the next lesson, I know that. Number 5, Hillsong staff teach, and I'm going to do this, teach Connect group leaders how to identify and engage with new people without overwhelming them. See, a lot of us could add a new person and all over them and try to nail them to the floor to be in my group or whatever. You probably don't want to do that. So I'm going to teach more on this, how to do this. And someone brought a new person into me, so we got it on the door, and the good was, they bring this new person into me, and then someone took a coffee afterwards at 10:30, so that's all good. But we'll teach more on that. Number 3, new groups at TBC, the Baldoves Church. Number 1, I will be commencing at least 1 new group at the commencement of term 3 in Mackay. Everyone know where Mackay is? Yeah? We should do. If you don't now, you're not going to admit it, right? Now, number 2, I hope also to commence an alpha group, probably 2015 now rather than later in the year. So we've got 2 Growing Kids God's Way groups. I'm going to start an alpha group. But probably early 2015. Now, just thinking of a whole lot of other things I've got on my plate between now and the end of the year. Right? So always look for leaders. But the thing about leaders, sometimes when looking for leaders, bring it on down. Sister, come on. It's an altar call. Michelle came forward. There we go. Wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes we think that a leader of a group has got to be this gung-ho leader and they need to have a master's degree in business administration and organisation, but that's not the thing at all. You need to be a facilitator of people. That's what you need to be. Yep. Number 4. I had a meeting a week or so ago with Lee McIntosh, who's part of our church and also works at Baldoves Secondary College, here enough to refer to as BSc, and also Winter Wood, would you believe that? Winter Wood, the chaplain, and was kind of facilitated, it was organised by the Deputy Principal of Baldoves Secondary College, who also comes to our church, and just looked at some ways that we might partner as a church with Baldoves Secondary College. And I haven't got, it's a whole lot of ideas. I'm going to share 3 quick ones because they kind of intersect with Connect groups a bit. Number 1, some general ideas of support from us, how we can support them and their staff and students. Number 2, some general ideas of engagement of their staff and students with us. They want to volunteer for our events, so we put on a Christmas show. They want to come to help us with our sausage sizzle and whatever else we do here, car parking, and that we'd have to train them, but they would come and work on our campus, students would, and staff. And here's the big one for Connect groups. Number 3, TBC Connect groups to each be assigned about 5 Baldoves Secondary College staff. They won't join your group, or they might, but you might not pray for that. But the idea is you pray for them and have them as a point of encouragement, like you might send them a card every now and again, so we're thinking about you, praying about you, and praying for you. Yeah? Now, so I'm going to work with this one, and when I get they've got about 75 staff there, so 15 groups divided up, and you know what you've got there, because you're a mathematician, you get 5 each. But I'll let you know more about that term 3. Yeah? Isn't that cool that we can do that? You might think, oh, it's not a burden on us, but I'm thinking it's so cool that we can do that. We can engage with another, and the biggest community thing, Absolutely. Can I just tell you a story about this, about Baldover Secondary College and Arts, right? Last Sunday, Paul Jones, who's the deputy principal, he came to me and said, Gordon, I wonder if I could have your coffee man for the staff of Baldover Secondary. My coffee man. I said, sure you can. I said, I'll send you his contact details when I get home from church, which I did last Sunday. And furthermore, I said, I'll send him your contact details, which I did. And so Kumar was pleased to see me on Monday morning, and he said, so what do you want me to do with the college? I go, here it is, Kumar. It's the 3 C's plan. He said, what's that? I said, church, college, and coffee man. And he went and served coffee to 75 staff over there last Wednesday afternoon. And it's just a collaborative, cooperative thing between the church and the community, which is pretty cool. So anyway, I'll tell you more about the start. Number 5, Catherine, you're going to talk me here probably. Term 3 studies. You who are doing Growing Kids God's Way,
We're getting finished.
you'll be finished. Okay, we'll talk more. The study is Craig Groeschel. Hasn't Andy Stanley been good?
Yes.
Yeah, have you all enjoyed that? Yeah? That's just been so good. And in fact, I've got to tell you, Gavin, you probably don't know this, but Carl Robinson popped in to see me on Thursday, and he goes, took Neil Austin out for coffee yesterday. And he said, because his wife's in the Growing Kids one, he's a fly out, and he said, so I sat him at the coffee shop and showed him the Andy Stanley material, and he said, and I told him, you need to get the video, and you and Mandy should watch this. And he said, we're just talking about God and Jesus, and the chick serving the coffee goes, these 2 big lads are talking about God. And I thought that's so cool. The big lads are talking about God in the coffee shop. Like another big lad is calling out his pastor in the car park. Got to be more of it. So Alter Ego is by Craig Groeschel. Andy Stanley's good. Craig Groeschel, I believe, will bless you. The book is optional, $4.99 if you buy the hard paperback copy. You can get it on Kindle, which I have. So it's much less than that. I can't remember what it cost, but much less than the $14.99. The study guide, which you will need, is $12.99. That's essential. There are only 5 studies guides, term 3. So you'll need to pace your studies throughout the term and do some other cool things in your group, building relationships. And the third part of that is the DVD. And what we're doing, because of the availability and the expense of DVDs, what we've done this term around, we've passed them around, passed on the baton, so to speak, and we're going to do much the same for term 3, right? So we never planned, haven't we, Catherine, how that works, and you've all been so cooperative, and I haven't missed out on my DVD at all, which is good. Oh, do you want to say that? You stand and say that, and that way you get a gig on the YouTube. Yeah. Just look at Alan smiling and say it. Smile at Alan and then put on your serious look for the rest of them. She's saying, give me back the DVDs from the last program when it's done. Is that what you said?
And any other ones that you've collected online.
And the previous program. And the one before that. We need those DVDs back. Any more to say? Did I cover it, Catherine? Do you want to say any more about Alter Ego? Have you got anything there that's... Well, you've all got all the copies, so that's good. Moving on, number 6, communion. Do it a couple of times per term in your group. That would be good. Yeah? Any of you not ever done it in your group? Well, do it. Get yourself a bottle of plonk, a loaf of bread. Non-fortified plonk. Once you get plonk and disorderly in your group, grape juice, thank you, Laura. Just do it. Number 7, some practicalities for connect groups. Make up your mind to grow your group and then divide at 10 or 12. That grows the connect group ministry, it grows the church, and it grows the kingdom. That's how it works. Yeah? All right. Number 2, meet with your 2IC to encourage them, coach them, and collaborate with them. If you don't have a 2IC, let's find one together. Number 3, over page. Encourage prayer in your group. Need to pray. Some of you people are going to be, it's like pulling teeth, isn't it, to get to pray, right? In your group, some of them. You find you're the only one that ever prays. You and the spouse or whatever, or some other key person. and Jamie's in our group. I look at Jamie, pray, Grammy, there'll be two of us, three of us praying tonight. Some people don't so readily pray, do they? They just don't want to. Teach them they can say 2 words, maybe 3. I love you, Lord. Yeah, they'll do 3. Just teach them simplicity. Number 4. Why groups do Bible study, they are not so much, they're more than Bible study groups. If you think, no, we've got a Bible study group. It's a group that does Bible study. So there's much more than doing Bible study. And as Pastor Mark Wilson talked about this morning, you can do to get knowledge or to get change in your life. So you want to get change. Number 5, seating arrangements. Sometimes in your setting and in mine, the seats aren't just right and you can't eyeball everyone. There's someone hiding back there somewhere. So get the seating arrangements right so everyone can eyeball everyone. Number 6, deal with distractions, whether it's the dog or the cat or the kid or whatever it is. Calm them down. Number 7, the Hillsong seminar informed me that their ongoing evaluation of their groups has revealed that groups whose meetings go for longer than 1.5 hours, that proves to be counterproductive, they said. While groups that stick to starting on time and keeping their group meeting times to 1 to 1.5 hours, those groups flourish. It's hard yards, isn't it? In the growing kids go out way. Yeah, it's a challenge, isn't it?
These themselves right now.
Yes, I know. They talk too much, don't they? They've got so much to say and so little time to say it. I know, it's a tough challenge. But for the rest of you, work hard at it. Number 8, food. It doesn't need to be a banquet. Pretty well is in our group, isn't it? We've got these people just love to bring food. In fact, Emma's not coming on Tuesday night. She's got to go to a meeting with school where she works. She said the food will be there. Yeah, she brings food. Food's coming, it's not. Make time for relational connection. You say, well, Gordon, you said keep it down to 1.5 hours, and videos an hour, half an hour discussion, then we go home with no discussion with it. Well, I don't know, you hammer it in as you can, but make time for relational connection. This is what I find works for us. We get there and we have a cup of tea, and we chatter about this, that, and the other thing. And then after a while, about 20 minutes, I have to try and drag them back to reality. And so I put the DVD on, and everyone shuts up, and we watch the DVD. That's why I like Andy Stanton. I know somebody said, but that's so good, why didn't we watch the whole session? That's how you say it. Why didn't we people, you've heard them say it, haven't you? Why didn't we watch the whole session? It was so good. They go back and cut off right when I was getting interested. That's a good thing. If it got cut off when you were past being interested, that's a bad thing. Stick with the Andy Stanley program. I think it's good on that. Yeah, rather than whipping them to finish. Yeah. Where do we get to? Number 10. Roles for group members. Yeah, look, if you haven't done your group yet, think about a prayer person, a care person, a birthdays person, a supper roster person, whatever other jobs you think of. This cool? Yeah? Number 11, connect groups are the care infrastructure for the Baldivis Church. But you cannot change people. Only God can do that. And everyone seems to have issues, don't they? Yeah? Except me and Laura, the rest of you all don't know. And we want to shake them up, right? Well, it's the care infrastructure, but we need to know that we can't do all the fixing. Right? But it still is the care, still need the care even if we can't fix. Number 12, nearly done here, the Moses Jethro Principle, Exodus 18:22, minor pastoral issues through the connect groups, minor ones, difficult issues come to me and the staff, and I've said before they start with D, usually like divorce, debauchery, death, drugs, and I can't think of any more now. Demons. Any more? Division. Have I done? Think I've explored that, Laura? Laura said you've done enough on that one. Done enough? Huh? Next seminar, Sunday the 20th of July at 11:55 a.m. Well, we say 11:55. If you stick a baptism in there or communion, that stuff's theory up, isn't it? And here we are. We've done good. And what I'm going to do, we're going to get Gavin to pray. because he's wearing a green shirt, so he looks like a prayer. Green says go. And then we're going to release you, let you go home, and if those of you want to come back tonight for the 6 o'clock service, you'll be in good hands because our logistics man is Keith. He drives the bus with logistics on Sunday night at 6. Thank you, Gavin.
Father God, we just thank you for each leader here in the room. We just thank you that you've gifted them this way and allowed them the opportunity to do your work here in this church. I just pray that your grace would be upon them, that your goodness would be upon them, that your Spirit would be working in them to help them guide and direct and shepherd your people in their small groups. Father, just bless us this day and just thank you so much for the opportunity to serve you. In Jesus' name.
Amen, amen. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate your work. Keep on doing it. Keep on encouraging your people. And a little prayer meeting right now for you. Oh, Jamie, have you put the hose in here?